Morning everybody. I'm Mark Stanley. I'm from Literatu, and we developed a platform called Scribo. In the world there are 1.5 billion students, in fact students trying to learn English, and 300 million of them want to get a formal English qualification. And that's a lot of students. 70% are in the intermediate level and the beginner level down the bottom. And they're the ones that are 1 or 2 years away from approaching an education facility somewhere in the world. This is what the AIE Game Changer sort of study for 2025 looks like. Basically, it's about borderless learning, it's about sharpening our focus, it's about unleashing technology, market at scale, global adoption. It's all easy to say, but it's really quite hard to do, and so it's a game changer to get there. But we've got to get there quicker than 2025 because the volumes of kids coming, it's happening now. So there's 200,000 students across all sectors that hit our shores this year, probably 250,000 next year. They come with a qualification, an English certification from either IELTS, PTE, Cambridge or someone like TOEFL. 75% of them don't have the academic skills in writing to really do well in the subjects and courses that they've enrolled in. And that's an alarming statistic. And that is causing all sorts of stress in the system. It's being talked about at all sorts of levels now that we don't have an academic preparedness of students in our current system. So we've got a choice. We've got to either deal with it with stress and feedback and workload of lecturers and tutors, or we get ahead of the game and we change something about how we connect to people before possibly they come here. So talking to some lecturers last week at EdTech, one guy was telling me he's an economics lecturer who spends 20 hours a week correcting grammar and trying to help kids improve the way they're writing. That's got nothing to do with the content they're delivering. It's about helping kids improve their writing ability. And that's a waste of an economics lecturer completely. So we're a 2.0 platform. We call it 2.0 because we actually are connecting with students without that, someone has to think of it first. We're actually ahead of this game. We're a platform that combines cognitive computing, a lot of AI and machine learning to really dramatically change the way that we get into this real-time feedback for students who are trying to write better. And our mission is to lift the academic writing skills of every student. This is what's wrong with writing at the moment. Thanks, Jan, 3 minutes. We have a quality issue, we have latency, and it's expensive to get feedback. It's a cognitive process to get feedback on writing. Writing is a metacognitive skill, and it's something that needs more support than what we're giving it. This is what we do. The student will always write the text, but the feedback can be completely instant. And the time it's taken me to explain those wheels turning, we've captured 80 data points on how that student's writing, and we've made a connection to that student. We can now get involved in helping that student remediate things like grammar, punctuation, sentence structures, vocabulary. We take the teacher out of the loop, and that's why it's a 2.0 platform, because at the moment the teacher's stuck in the loop. So we give quality feedback in seconds. We save 32 hours of feedback per month per teacher in language colleges. We give feedback in native language. A lot of the feedback systems give, students can't translate into their own language. We do that for them. We make a true connection with tracking the progress of the student across boundaries. So how we work with universities is in 2 ways, we think. We can get ahead of the game and have a connection campus that's completely self-run by us. It attracts students into, say, the Monash University Scribo writing campus. So we're connecting with people before they get here, 1 to 2 years out. We're understanding what their shortcomings are, we're tracking them, we're helping them improve, we're building the brand of the universities as that process happens, and we're doing it all pretty much automatically. The other way that we work is quite common, is in a pathway program where the colleges are on campus. The colleges are language colleges, teachers, students. They're writing up to 2 to 3 pieces of work a week. They're waiting for feedback. The teachers are stressed. The whole thing is really quite out of kilter. And the latency that the students are suffering in terms of getting feedback isn't helping their academic writing progress. So the efficacy of what we do is pretty well stacking up now. In any 1 month, we'll do 22 million words. We'll check 340,000 paragraphs, and we'll save a ton of time. In fact, in the first 2 months across where we're working, we've saved over 1,622 hours of feedback. That's basic feedback. That's not get on topic feedback. That's writing feedback. Okay, that's how you actually structurally write sentences, paragraphs, topics, merging that into a cohesion of writing. That's what we're doing. So what Scribo is designed to do is get better student outcomes, faster student outcomes, have teachers working less overtime on that mechanical work of writing improvement and putting more time into what they're really good at, which is the economics, tutors and professors, yeah, and other professors. We're also making stronger connections for organisations like colleges and universities, because that's the whole essence of what we're doing. I think that's what a university is. It's a series of connections. At the moment, we're approaching it as if it were a whole bunch of corrections, okay? There's a big difference between those two words. S is for Scribo. We don't need superhuman teachers. We need super smart software that deals with students at scale and promotes success. Thank you.